All right, what's up? What's up? Hey, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Legacy. This is Kia, your favorite inspirationalist, and I get to host this week's topic. And I was struggling with a name, but it is going to be called The Art of Reflection.
Ooh.
What's going on? I name everything The Art of.
Right.
I was like, why is everything The Art of?
The art of?
Some things is just an art.
Everything
To doing it. It's a process. It's
like a craft. It's like
it's
you
a
gotta
craft. Thank
want
you.
to master it, and you want to make sure that you take time and you use your brushes and that you just design in the right.
We just talked about words too.
Yes,
and
see?
words have power.
They really do. Versus just saying we're going to talk about reflection. When you look at something as an art, you see the beauty. It's just like, ooh, you know,
because
really
your
just
vision, you looking at it totally different when using the word art to it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
I like
so
continue to
keep
use
using
the art.
Yeah, so I'm going to keep using it.
We'll
I am intentional. All right, so this week's episode is The Art of Reflecting. And, of course, I have my lovely co-host with me. Y'all
Hey,
here?
it's Lexi, your expert in evolution.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Jasmine.
Did we ever get any
Hold
feedback?
on, no.
So
we have a list.
we've had
no,
some
bring
really
out the
good,
list.
Some really good
Come on,
names.
bring
so
out the
you
list.
gave me Diva of
Destruction.
Destruction.
It
No,
was
I'm just playing.
distinction.
Hey, she said I'm destroying.
No. We had some.
So we had that.
A good listener give us some.
Then I
ideas.
had one of my listeners tell me that I was Jasmine, the
Great
informationalist.
Mm-hmm. The beauty informationalist. That's kind of hard to say.
He also was like Jasmine, the enlightened one.
Is that Musa?
Yeah. It really wasn't.
The enlightened one sound like Star Wars. I don't know. It
May the
sound like
force be with
spacey.
you.
Right? Really,
the
like
enlightened one.
Yeah, that one was a little like eerie, but his whole thing was just pretty much like, you know, you're beautiful, you're strong, you're a mother, you're adventurous, you're a foodie.
He sound like he hitting.
He was like, you enjoy learning
Let's see, like,
about
what's his name?
life.
How long y'all been dating?
Right.
He was like, you enjoy
The
learning
art
about
of
life.
name.
Right.
He was like, you
What's
can
his
be
name?
a lot. He was like,
Why you not
know,
telling us
he's
who
like,
he is?
I said, well, I need a name that's going to
Why you withholding information?
Right? He was like, I was like, I
Why you withholding information?
I'm going to plead the fifth.
What's the
Jasmine,
quote
your
that our
favorite
sound engineer
espionage
said that anyone who withholds information is evil?
Believes in the devil.
Anyone who withholds good information is evil.
Listen, I'm in
I was just telling him, I was like, well, I think we need something that embodies all of those things that we see. So we're still working on it, you know? I mean.
But run off that list one more time.
Yeah.
Which one?
Some suggestions of
The
your name.
enlightened one.
The enlightened one.
What did I say?
You said Diva of Distinction. And then he was also like Jasmine the informationalist. You know, so we're still up there.
Informationalist that makes you sound like 411.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got the 411 on all of your hot topics. Got the 411 on your
the
hair.
411 on the
got
hair.
your 411 on your beauty.
Jasmine
got your
on the 411.
You know.
From the 411?
Yeah.
So,
So, hey, this is Jasmine on the 411.
definitely.
It's your favorite inspirationalist.
I'm back. Okay, folks. To be continued. But thank you to our lovely unknown guests who
Exactly.
submitted those name ideas
And dating options.
Right.
No dating options, just friends.
He know you very well to be your friend.
To be your favorite informationalist.
You know, I have
Yeah.
a child. You know,
He was like,
everybody
"No,
knows I
you're a
have
foodie. You like beauty. You like long walks in the park." He said that. I saw the text message.
It definitely didn't say long
He
walks.
did
to
say
the
long
park.
walks in the park.
Maybe he likes long walks in the
Right.
park.
He was hinting. He was hinting.
Like, once you get your name together, let me know, shorty.
So listen.
What he want to call you? Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. No, it's fine. We'll get there. So, girl, did you know that Michelle Obama has a new book out?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, do you have a book?
You got the book already.
It's at Uncle Bobby's.
That's crazy. But wait,
We
no.
gonna talk about it.
All right, so Michelle
How about
has
the
the new book out. You girls do know.
I pre-ordered it, too.
It's called Becoming. It's so funny because when I thought of the book, I wanted to get that for you for your birthday.
Oh.
I was like, this would be a great gift for her.
I'll take mine back.
No,
You
can
but
just
then
gift
it's
it
not
to
going
me
to be
for
a
Christmas.
surprise.
But you shouldn't have told me. I would have just took it back when you gave it to me. In
No,
the
but
future,
you shouldn't
just
have
give
told
it
me
to me.
that you pre-ordered it.
Or you could just gift it to me and let her pre-order for you. Gift it to me, and
I just
can
thought it
gift
would
her
be a
one.
good book for
I
you.
think it would be.
That's why you pre-ordered it.
Can I take it back? Can I give it to you?
I mean, can I even order it? I mean, I didn't order it yet.
You can order off of Amazon.
Okay.
But they do have it at Uncle Bobby's.
Available to grab off the shelf.
I just seen it. I was just there. I just
okay.
Well, how about you gift it to me? She'll gift it to you, and I'll gift her one. And we can talk about it on
It's
next
Jasmine, your favorite black marketist.
Yeah, like she just bootleg the book.
Your favorite
How
book.
about you read it? You audio it.
First of all, what I said was, you gift her for her birthday, she gift me, and then I'll gift you one.
That would be cute if we, but that would be decent if we all did get the book.
Can we do a book club?
We
That's
should
what
do a
I'm
book
saying.
club.
We can read it.
I'm going to go
read
see
Michelle
her too.
Obama's book Becoming. That's why I thought it would be a good gift.
Can we? Yeah, let's do a book club. Listeners, get ready.
I'm
get
with
your
it.
books.
I love
Let's do
it.
Hello,
I love
everybody
it.
get
We're
your
gonna
book.
start it for what?
We start with
2019?
Obama's, yes.
I think it would be a great idea.
Michelle
I love
Obama
to read.
book.
Reading is
Yes,
fundamental.
I
Black
think we
girls who
should.
read.
I got a
Let's
sweatshirt
start.
that says that I read.
Yeah, I read
I'm all
well too. So
I'm pretty good too.
So she does have a new
Me
book
too.
out.
And
It's
I'm
really
taking French.
decent, and it's called
Really?
Becoming. You take French?
When are you taking it?
I just started taking it online.
That's wonderful.
Je m'appelle Jasmine. Comment t'appelles-tu?
What does that mean?
My name is Jasmine.
Oh, you
What's
got to
your
that
name?
chapter. Oh, okay.
Hello, we
Basics.
in there.
What you say?
That's a basic 101.
I didn't know that you spoke French
I
and
love
you were
French.
taking French.
I just
Okay.
started this week.
No,
Taking
I
French.
like
Okay,
French.
that could have been your girl.
But
Did
I
you
really
know?
want to be able to speak it fluently.
Well, take an online class.
I may have to.
Why not?
Yeah, that's actually one of my things that I have to learn a new language.
Oh, why
That's
not?
one of my
What
things
are
for
you here
2019. Yeah.
All right, so that's awesome. So that actually is going to help me out a little bit in our conversation, talking about what you guys want to do in 2019.
Oh,
But
nice.
anyway, so Michelle Obama, she has this book out called Becoming. You ladies know about it. So she opens up about marriage counseling. She opens up about life after the White House, and she throw a little bit of information in there about Donald Trump, which I thought was really interesting, about how his comments about her husband really affected her family and put her family in danger about some of the things he was saying about her family. So, I mean, like, what do y'all love about Michelle Obama? Like, what do you love?
I love her swag.
I love her boldness.
Yeah. So I think that's the fact that she just owns
Right.
it herself. But what I love most about it is that it was a journey for her.
Yeah.
And she has never been shy. Now, she may not have been 100% transparent, but she has never been shy about saying that this was not always easy.
Right.
So, yeah, that's pretty inspiring.
Yeah, I was just watching their first date. It came on BET over the weekend. And every time I watch it, I just be like, she gave Brock a hard time.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was like,
Yeah.
listen, don't go back to the office telling nobody our business that we went out. Like, this between us. And she was like, oh, it's just so happened that you want to bring me while you speaking. Oh, while we happen to be out today.
Eye candy.
And I was like, okay, Brock, you thought you had a little
Right.
swag with Michelle. But like, you
Put
know,
you
she
on.
was ready for it. So
Yeah.
I just, everything about her is just like really womanly.
Yeah.
And
it
I
is.
love that
bold.
It is.
she looks like me.
Right.
Yes.
And I think in this day and age when, there's so many other images that we see out there. And so not that I'm coveting her, but it is inspiring.
It is.
To see
It
me
is inspiring.
doing some
It is.
stuff.
And being that backbone.
Right.
To
Yeah.
your husband.
Right. So kind of in line with what you said, Lex, I was trying to figure out what is it about her that I admire so much, and it's that she accepts and honors her story.
Yeah.
You know, and like that's a big part, especially when you get into the public figure. Some people tend to purposely forget
Yep.
their story, but I feel like she's always carried where she came from, what she went through, and who she is as a woman today. You know, so it was always like with Michelle, as transparent as she could be, you knew what it was what you were getting.
Yeah.
You know, in public, and it sounds like behind closed doors. So with this memoir, she really opens up, and I want to kind of give some snippets from it because I want us to have a conversation around it. So Auntie Oprah, I love Oprah.
Hey,
Like,
Auntie.
I-
too. Hey,
I think
Auntie.
so it was like
Big O.
my two favorite aunties got together to sit down and spill some tea. So Oprah did an interview. It was like a secret interview she did with her in September. And I heard that all the participants had to be like silent. Nobody could say anything. And one dope thing about it is that she had high school girls there. And I
Yes.
just feel like she's always like
Yeah.
impacting the youth. Everything
Yes.
she does is just so intentional about the people that she surrounds herself with. So anyway, Michelle Obama, she is in this December's O Magazine. I love O Magazine. If you don't have O Magazine, subscribe to it.
One, yes.
And she's sitting down and she's
online
having
too.
a candid, omag.com. She is doing a candid interview with Michelle Obama, and they're sitting down and they're talking about this memoir, right? So one of the snippets that I wanted to kind of bring to the light is she asked her, like, why becoming? Like, why, when you think of the word becoming, it's like, it's forever evolving, right?
Right.
Like, it doesn't end. It's like, until, maybe it really ends, but it doesn't end. So she asked her why becoming, and Michelle goes on to say there was a whole bunch of lists of titles. She's not really going to get into it, but she said, the truth is, for me, each decade has offered something amazing, and I would never have imagined. And if I stopped looking, I would have missed out on so much. So I'm still becoming, and this is a story of my journey. Hopefully it will spark conversations, especially among young people, about their journeys. Right? Like, she feels like I'm always evolving.
Yeah. And I'm always becoming. There's no end until I become, I guess, whatever she's supposed to be.
Whatever she's supposed to be. And
Right.
some people
Even
will
at that.
even
And
stunt
not
your...
even then, because you still
because
wanna
you
learn.
evolve.
Don't
Yeah,
stop.
you...
wanna learn
Right.
some more. Exactly.
You evolve from that moment. And another big piece, just to kind of tie into the conversation, she was saying, so she's been out of... Barack has been out of office for 2 years. So she's like living the regular...
so much longer
She's living a
than that.
regular life. So she tells this story... about her being alone in the house. The girls are away. Barack is away. And it's just like her and the dogs. And she's sitting like on the back porch. The dogs are out there barking. And she has just this moment where she realizes that she no longer is where she used to be 2 years ago. And she was in that experience for 8 years. And she talks about just this moment where she sits and she just reflects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Reflection
that's
is something.
I mean, she just reflects and she says, it was a quiet moment of me settling into this new life, having time to think about what had just happened over the last 8 years. Because what I came to realize is that there was absolutely no time to reflect in the White House. We moved at a such breakneck pace from the moment we walked into the doors until the moment we left. It was a day in and a day out because we, Barack and I, really felt like we had an obligation to get a lot done. We were busy. I would forget on Tuesday what happened on Monday. So here it is
Light
speed. She has this opportunity to reflect, and a lot of her, what came out, of course, from the reflection is now in this memoir. That we all have an opportunity to read. I mean, there was places that she even traveled to that she didn't even remember traveling to.
Yeah.
Until she sat down and they
it was
showed
all
her pictures.
fast-paced.
It was
Yeah.
all fast paced.
You
So to her,
imagine?
it was like a blur.
Yeah, it's all a blur.
But
Right.
it's like now I get to sit down and possibly try to enjoy places that, or try to reflect back or think back.
through
Maybe like,
Did I enjoy myself?
Did I enjoy?
Did
she
I
couldn't
did I like
remember,
it? I gotta
did
do
she-
it again.
Did she even
Exactly.
go? So
Exactly.
for me, I usually intentionally reflect in December. I don't know why, just spiritually, it just comes up for me because you're getting ready for the new year. But a lot of the reflection is, okay, what am I intentionally going to create for the new year? But this year for me, it came up a lot sooner. I don't know why, but it was like you need to really, really look over what has already occurred because it's kind of like a year in review that we have at our job, right?
Yeah.
You know, your boss bring you in, your superior person bring you in, or if it's something individual you do in your business, you look back and you look over, you know, what is it that I set out to do? What happened? You know, if anything happened at all. So do you ladies by force or just through intention, do you take moments at the end of the year to reflect? And by even
The
by
funny
force,
thing
it
is
could even
that
be by like
I do. I hadn't in the past. I can probably say that.
right.
Because I didn't want to reflect on situations that I knew I probably should have gotten out of. So I don't want to think about it because I don't want to be reminding myself of things I should have done.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely reflect. Even this year, like you stated, is annual reviews, and I'm doing my staff annual reviews. But I'm also reflecting as to what did I